back at the Minicab today. I just took the rear bar off and we're gonna take off the front bumper, the head cushions, and I don't know, see where we go from there. We don't have much light. Got the headrests out. Now I'm gonna work on the front bumper. Actually, I'm gonna try taking these off, these haggard things. All right, we got the bumper off. It was super easy. Got a bolt there, and then two behind the blinkers, and then got one door card off. This one was kind of messed up already, so I didn't care to damage it. But I'm trying to figure out how to get these off. These ones are a little different, so that's why I haven't taken that one off. Decided to try to get the steering wheel off while I'm still here, and it's fighting me. Now we're back at my house. We are working on the K-truck. Took some parts home. Gonna sand this down. Got a couple other parts to sand down over there. We got the bumper, and then I'm also going to do a refinish on the headlight bezel things. Clean them up, give them a trim black respray, and should be looking fresh. She's all sanded, ready for primer. All right, so I just did 3 coats of primer on here. And I'll let it dry, give it a little bit of a wet sand, and then spray it black. I'm going with flat black on this one, and probably the rack for the back of the K-truck. All right, while this is drying, I'm going to refinish these headlight bezels. Just give it a wash and then clean it up with some wax and grease remover. I'm gonna throw on a trim black, nothing fancy. Not really going for perfection here, just trying to make it nice. So it's still wet, but you can see a difference here compared to how crusty that is. All right, I moved into the sunlight, and we're gonna start spraying this bumper flat black. Like I said, I ain't trying to go for perfection here. Just trying to make her look pretty from about 20 feet away. Lots of dents on this bumper. All right, bumper is now black. Did about 3 layers on it. Came out pretty good for the quick job that it was. Pretty excited to throw these fresh parts back on the little K-truck. I was hoping to get around to doing this one today, but running out of time and daylight, so I'll probably do that maybe during the week after work or something. I went and did a second layer on these, and they're looking pretty good. They're still drying, but they come out like a flat, like trim color, and they're looking pretty good with a refresh. This thing's drying out still, but I'm pretty happy. Quick paint job, only about 2.5 hours into it, so pretty happy with that. All right, day 2 of trying to paint this stupid thing. It's been windy as fuck every time I try to paint. and it is today. So here we are, pulled the cars out, and we're gonna probably do another sanding because I failed yesterday, and then hopefully get it primered and painted today. Got it all primered, just hung it up, and gonna spray it black now. All right, it's all black now. Finally, it's all done. It's not perfect, but I'll take it. Better than what it was. All right, more K-Truck progression. The seats in this thing were demolished. Here's the passenger side, as you can see, not much left. This side was even worse. There was like no foam. All the fabric was pretty much gone. Ripped it apart, cleaned it up, and then as a temporary solution, I went and picked up this boat seat from North 40. So I just made a template. There's some bolts on the bottom of the seat. I drill some holes into that, and then hopefully have a temporary seat for a little bit. SR life. Plus it's cold. Back up at the property, got some work to do on the K-Truck. Leia's just roaming. I'm gonna start with the pressure wash, and then I'm gonna put my parts on that I painted, and then probably try an oil change and get it started, but we'll see. This thing wasn't happy last time. All right, got the pressure washer. We're gonna go wash this beast. I just got the bad unit all pressure washed. She was filthy. Yeah, that first day we got her, didn't expect to get her running, and lots of mud that day. So it's good to see her all cleaned up. I'm gonna put the bumper on, get the rear rack on, and the headlight bezels, and should look pretty clean. All right, refresh bezels are right here, and I use like a OEM trim black from O'Reilly's. Nothing super crazy. I wish I could have used SEM flat black trim or whatever it's called, but I didn't want to spend 20 bucks for a bottle of that, so this will do. Truck should look pretty clean all said and done, especially with the bumper. Pretty excited to see it come together. Got the bumper on and already making a huge difference already. I'm loving this. All right, just got the headlight bezels on, and my gosh, what a small transformation, but it does so much. This is amazing. And I do prefer the round eye when it comes to these K-Trucks. So this is really exciting for me. I'm gonna do the little back rack thingy now. That goes right here. And that should be the last exterior bit that we get into today. Quick little lunch break in the Razor, watching the boys work. We got Drake manning the chainsaw, Gord's operating. First time operator for Jordan. Drake's the master. All right, there she is. She on there. I like the black rack, looks way better. You're looking good. Alright, so my silly boat seat idea worked pretty good. I don't have it bolted in all the way, but it's good for a temporary solution, so I'll take it. A little win. So I'm happy with it. I wish this was back a little bit since every freaking centimeter counts. Still trying to get this steering wheel out. Sprayed it with some PB Blast, so hopefully it comes out here soon. It's being a bitch. Well, I can't get the wheel off, so I just sprayed some more PB, so I'm just gonna start it on this oil change and see how this oil looks, because I'm sure it's terrible. Well, everything's kind of in one place, so that's nice. The oil drain right there, filter. Here's underneath this Johnny. Fucking unit. Looks like the carb. Probably needs rebuilt. Let's see what this looks like. See what comes out. Oh, she's thin and she's nasty looking. Leia. Alright, we got the new filter on. Pretty stoked I got the right one. This one was a bitch to get off. Glad I got my little tool to remove it, so that came in handy. That was a last second throw in the tool bag kind of situation. Worked out. Anyways, about to top it off. We got the oil topped off. So fresh oil change, and then I think I'm gonna plug in the battery and hopefully get it to start and then seafoam through the carb. Give her hell. Crazy with it. Alright, while this thing charges, I'm gonna try to get the steering wheel off for the 100th time. Wish me luck. Bros Supra. Looks like the cat's been walking on it. We'll get the jump box. So we couldn't get it to start again, so we're gonna hook up the truck and tow it. And I got the seafoam ready. So hopefully this works. Yeah, we need a new strap. Well, the seafoam did the trick. She's running. Let's go. She's running, she's idling. Little seafoam through the carburetor intake. I got some more, gonna throw it in the gas tank, and then yeah. And she's idling, she hasn't idled yet before. I'm pretty hyped on this. Let's fucking go. We seafoamed the gas tank. After messing with this stupid thing for way too long, it came off, surprisingly. Just needed to soak a little bit more with the PB Blast, but let's try to get this new wheel installed. Steering wheel is in and fully installed. I gotta hook up the battery, see if the horn works. That'd be great. All right, I'm gonna close out the video here. Okay, truck's running. We got a fucking boat seat. And yeah, she's freaking running great. Technically the second video of the K-Truck, so I want to get it painted, do the bed and all that stuff. It'll still probably need an engine rebuild at some point, but for now I'll take it. Today was a huge win. Peace.